Sorry I'm late. Good morning, good morning. It's the Last Minute Laura Show. Good morning, good morning. Hello. Hi everybody, welcome back. Good morning. Don't forget to click the thumbs up button as you come into the stream this morning. Hello. I'm feeling a lot better today. I still have a nasty cough, but something happened where I became so brave last night. Alex said to me, go take cough syrup. And I have like a phobia of cough syrup, or at least I have had a phobia of cough syrup since I was a child. It's made me gag. I've never been able to swallow it. And last night I went upstairs and I just did it. I haven't even tried to drink, like when I'm sick, I haven't even tried cough syrup in like 15 years because it's like something I knew in my heart. Like I can't swallow it. It just never makes it down my throat because I find it so repulsive. And I did it last night. So I'm very brave. Thank you. I'm like a very brave girl. Thank you. But it helped. I slept last night. So I have bags under my eyes. Like I'm really tired, but I actually had such a good sleep. I feel like so well rested. My chest still has sounds in it. So it's still in there and I'm coughing, but it's okay. Heather, good morning. Oh, gotta go. Sounds good. Have a good rest of your day. So I'm still coughing. I'm just not coughing as like spasmodically. Like I can feel when I need to cough, but it's not telling me when to cough. I'm telling my chest when to cough. And I didn't realize cough syrup actually worked, and it works. I was just ta-da. I'm very brave. So before we jump into everything today, in terms of getting into drawing, I thought we could look at the garden. I took a billion pictures this morning. That's billion with a B. And also I was looking for pictures of me with bangs when I was with my sister yesterday. So I was scrolling through my camera roll and I found a bunch of different photos of me with different hair. So I wanted to show them to you because they looked really, it's cute seeing all the eras, not all of them, but a few of them. Okay, so starting off strong here, we've got pink-haired Laura, pink-haired wig Laura, and then we've got curly hair when I shaved my head and my hair grew back. It grew back curly. And then we have shorn. That is some short hair. That's all the way cut off. Look how short it is. You kidding me? That is very short hair. And then look at how short this hair is. My hair was so short. This was in 2020. So that must have been around the last time I shaved my head. Okay, here. September of 2020. That's the shortest it ever got. Look at that, shaved right to the sides. Isn't that crazy? Yes, wow. Also, if you add 40 pounds to me, I look like a different person. Wait, here, let me get a little closer there. There, we're the same. And this is the length I liked. I had this length sort of for a while because I just kept cutting it. Oh, remember when I used to put eyeliner on? No. Couldn't be me. And then remember when I was dyeing my hair blonde and yellow? Not blonde, yellow. This is in 2020. Look at the glow on her. This is in June, so I'd already been outside on the farm a lot. But the yellow, I don't know why. I love how that looked on me. Doesn't that look cute? She's so edgy. Oh, I also took this picture so that you guys could see. Elizabeth liked her blanket. This is Elizabeth with her blanket. I thought you might want to see it because it's important and amazing. Important and mysterious. Isn't she so friggin' cute? Look at how small her stupid hand is. Oh, my heart. Oh, and then there was this. 2021. There's Alex. Just chilling with my sister's dog, Indy. Working hard. It was so cute. Okay. Anyway, that's that for that in terms of fun pictures from the past. Now we're getting into pictures from the present. By the way, hi Louisa and Candace, good morning. So the pictures from the present, these ones are all going to be from the garden. I think I took all of them today. I'm pretty sure these are all today photos. I'm just going to try and adjust the screen a little here to make a better looking sort of thing. One sec. Cool. Okay, I think that's as good as I'm gonna get it, right? Will it get any bigger? Oh, okay, here we go. There. We don't need you guys having that part. Just this part. Okay, I think that's good. Okay, so let's start a little while back. First, I took a picture of my favorite tree. I wanted you guys to see it. This is the picture that I was able to get. This is my favorite tree. Do you see this curve? Look at this curve. Look at it. It's beautiful. It's the perfect tree. Why does the whole picture not show up? Hold on one sec. What are you doing, Rohan? What? Okay. And then I think that's good, right? Yeah. Okay, anyway, that tree is my favorite tree. That's the best tree that there is. I tried to take a picture of it. It was raining. So this is the best I could do for you. My beautiful favorite tree. Oh, I love it so much. It's the perfect tree. I was trying to draw it the other day. Oh, I can show you. From memory. I didn't have a photo of it because I couldn't find one, but I was trying to draw it from memory. This is like, it's not just my favorite variety of tree. That's literally, that tree is my favorite tree. Oh my God, this is what I have in my memory. That's not bad. Compared to the actual tree, that's pretty good. Come on. It's not perfect. Mine has a bit more of a curve to it, but like, that's pretty close. I'm giving myself like at least a B+ for that. This is how it feels in my heart. And this is how it looks in real life. I kind of love this drawing. I feel like I can feel the tree even though it's like just a bunch of scribbles. Anyway, that's my favorite tree. I took a picture of it for you guys because I was talking about it so much during the last live stream. And you know what? You deserve to see my favorite tree also. I used to take a picture of it every time I drove by it. Okay, now also my bleeding hearts are just starting to open up. So these ones are ones I transplanted, I believe 2 years ago. And they've grown and they bloomed last year, but they just bloomed a little, like floral amount. They didn't bloom very much. This year, I think I've got 4 heart stems coming out of one plant. So that's awesome. I'm really looking forward to when this is all the way open. But aren't they pretty? They're literally little hearts. What flower? What is this? Why does that happen? Isn't that interesting? Like, what is that about? It's literally a heart. So weird. So that's cool. And I've got a bunch more stems coming off of it. There's like, I feel like I'm cut off on this side. One sec. Ugh, my chest hurts today. The multiple days of coughing has been hard on my poor little lungs. Okay, that'll do. And then I can move me a little. Bada bing, bada boom, no problem. Okay, now you can see the whole photo. Next, my yarrow is about to bloom. I didn't realize it would come so early because last year it was, I was starting it from seed. So at this time of the summer or spring, the baby plants were itty bitty, like super tiny plants. No way they were going to be blooming yet. But if you look Like that's the beginning of a floret. It's not flowers yet, but you can see there's like buds in the yarrow, and there's a bunch of them. Like if you look in this picture, all the spots where you kind of see dots, those are all going to be flower heads, and it's only May 23rd and I've already got flowers started on my yarrow. So I'm really excited about that. Even if it doesn't happen until mid-June, I'm still really excited that they're getting started early. I'm really, really hopeful that this yarrow has my yarrow dreams. I'm wondering if it's like too thickly planted, but whenever I see yarrow at a garden center or whenever I see yarrow growing in the wild, it's kind of all on top of each other. Like they're really tightly packed. So in this pot, I tightly packed it. So I'm hoping that that's okay. It's a deep pot, so there's lots of room for the roots to go down. Like it's nearly 2 feet deep. But yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll have to see. The garden is going crazy right now. We had 2 full days of just constant rain. Like just constant pouring rain. Not heavy enough that it's gonna like wash away seeds, just consistent, like a shower, like a calm, gentle rain shower. No big wind, no big lightning, no big dumpings of rain, just like 2 full days of rain. It was glorious. Today it looks like we're gonna get rain later, but right now it's just sort of cloudy. But because we've had 2 full days of rain, the garden is fully soaked, like root to tip, everything is fully soaked. And it's been soaked. So a lot of my plants have put on huge amounts of growth. And I know if it gets sunny at all today, we're going to see huge amounts of growth overnight tonight. Like from today until tomorrow, the change will be crazy because they're all fully watered. And if they get a full day of sun, they're just going to explode in growth. I'm so excited for it. This pot is 2 feet across and it is covered in sweet peas and nasturtiums. This one is only planted with nasturtium moonlight and then a variety of sweet peas for the trellis area, like the cage. And then all throughout the bed are other flowers. So all around the outside of the back, it's sweet peas and nasturtiums. But in the front, you can see there's alyssum, there's cosmos, there's a sunflower in the middle. There's a ton of poppies, like I'm talking a ton of poppies. And I don't know how many of them are going to make it to flower, but I'm hopeful that it'll be a lot. This sweet pea is the tallest one in the garden right now. This one is, it's got to be more than 18 inches because the 2 green spaces, that's 12 inches between the 2. And then there's got to be at least another 6 inches. So I think it's probably 18 inches tall. No flower buds yet, but it's getting really strong and gripping. You can see the little tendrils of this sweet pea are like seeking out to climb. It's going to be awesome. Super duper. Also, the coleus that I purchased at the garden center is settled in totally fine, like it never got transplanted. It was a perfect time for a transplant. Looking awesome. Also in this photo at the bottom here, these are the the glads. Candace, time to look at your computer screen. Candace, hello. The geraniums are going off. This is such a cute plant. This is going to be a shade plant for me forever, I think. I'm going to, I don't know, am I going to look for new varieties of shade geraniums, like perennial geraniums? Maybe I am. I don't know. Look how cute they are. They're so pretty. Like with hostas and ferns and these in the shade area, how nice are they? Look how much like daintiness they bring. They're very whimsical. It's a lot of like lily pad and round lobular leaves and then these round, almost like Hawaiian flowers. They almost have that sort of hibiscus flower look to them. Cat hair. And I feel like it just makes them look like perfect for a fairy garden. Don't they look like a hummingbird is supposed to come up to them? They do to me. Ugh, they feel like just... And then the way they're on a stem like that, I want to cut them and bring them inside to see what the like shelf life of them as a cut flower is, but I'm enjoying them so much in the garden. I haven't done that yet. Oh, they're just so cute. I just kept taking pictures of them. Aren't they like tropical looking? But also so whimsical, like in a storybook. Also, I have a group of pink forget-me-nots, and I thought this was transplanted from my sister's yard, but I didn't transplant pink forget-me-nots. I only transplanted blue, but I did plant seeds last year for pink forget-me-nots. So I'm wondering if I don't know how it would have happened, but these are pink forget-me-nots coming up next to the blue ones. It's a bit of a mystery. But they're pretty. Pretty little pink ones. And they're different looking than the purple, than the blue ones. Also, the wild violets are almost done, but they're putting out really dark flowers right now, like dark blue purple. Very pretty. Do you see? Everything's still wet. It wasn't raining this morning when I took these pictures. It's just all still wet. Sorry, one sec. Okay. I think that's it for that group. Okay, next one. Are you ready for the magical hosta? Look at this thing. Oh, isn't she beautiful? The color of this thing is so striking. It's like blue velvet was put, it's like blue satin was put on top of green velvet. That's what it looks like. Because it looks like there's a satin something happening, but it looks like underneath it's velvety. It's amazing. And the color is just phenomenal. It's perfect for my garden. The ostrich fern, huge. It is huge, I know. Huge. My ostrich fern is also huge, and a black hole in the middle, just a void in the center of my ostrich fern. It's so pretty. Look at this thing. I love this thing. This is like my child now. It's so soft. It's so beautiful. And it's a perennial, so I'll have her forever. The sensitive ferns are also putting out large leaves now, looking really good and healthy. And then the lime something hosta is looking so good. Small leaves on this one, but it's a smaller leafed variety. Same with this one. This is a white, green, and dark green variety. Smaller leaves, but very beautiful. And then next we're into the 5-foot across bed. This one's, as you can see, quite busy. I have a lot going on in this garden bed. But I will thin some of it out. Not all of it, but some of it. So you can see I've got a lot of sweet peas, a lot of nasturtiums, lots of poppies, and then I go through this bed bit by bit. So this is a California poppy. I don't know what color yet. It's either going to be Tropical Sunset, which is a double and semi-double California poppy. I need to breathe a bit. I feel like my lungs aren't effective. Or it could be a dusky rose variety. If it's the tropical colors, it'll be red, pink, or orange. And if it's the pink one, it's pink. But it's pretty, and I'm looking forward to seeing it. This is an Amaranth Love Lies Bleeding. It's still just a baby in my garden, but it'll catch up and it'll be beautiful. Oh my god. I'm like lightheaded. I need to just breathe for a minute. All right. This is a bachelor's button, I believe. And next. So next, this is another bachelor's button. Very pretty. A calendula. Gorgeous. A nasturtium with bug damage. Rude. A Cosmo. Getting big. No flowers yet. They'll come. This is for size, so you can see how big it got. Looking great. I think this might be a 4 o'clock down here. This little guy here. That's a nasturtium. I think that's a 4 o'clock. But I have to wait and see. That's a snapdragon. Snapdragon. This is a... What is this? It's either a salvia, a celosia, or a gomphrena. I don't remember. Same with this. Gomphrena, celosia, or salvia. Look at how big this nasturtium leaf is. There's got to be flowers coming. It's getting so big. Beautiful. Next, I've got Clarkia Mountain Garland coming along really well. It's not flowering yet, obviously. I feel like we weren't flowering yet at this time last year anyway, but it's not flowering. So, but it is growing. It probably needs another 12 inches of growth before we're going to start seeing flowers, though. And then this is a zinnia coming along. You can see there's a lot of mess going on in this garden. Like there's just a lot of busyness, but it'll take off when it's ready. The garden is going wild. It really is. These are more glads. This is a bachelor's button, poppy, Cosmo, pot, another Clarkia, another group of Clarkias. This is a poppy. This one is the one that's the most far along right now. Very excited to see. This is another large poppy. My marigold, my first marigold, has a little flower bud started. Ignore my nails. I have not finished giving myself a manicure yet. I've only done step 1. I put on the fake tips. But the marigold is going to bloom soon, which is so exciting. And I took a closer up picture of that bloom so you could see. Look, marigold, it's coming. Okay, I was just going to ask. Yeah, what's going on with those fingernails? This is a bunch of poppies. I haven't thinned it out yet because I haven't had the heart to. You can see it's obviously too busy. Some of this stuff needs to come out, but none of it's weeds. I'll let you know. All of this is flowers. None of it's weeds, and I will thin some of it. What I will thin out will be some of the poppies, California and otherwise. The next big rain, which is in like 4 days, I will dig out clumps of these and transplant them to other areas and fill in the spaces just with soil so that there's like air pockets in these pots. But I'm going to wait until the next rain. I should have done it during this rain, but alas, I didn't. So next rain it is. This one, another busy pot. It has peonies, sweet peas, poppies, bachelor's buttons, calendula, Clarkia mountain garland, nasturtium, all in one pot. Also, my iris is about to bloom. Exciting. Very excited. So here's my shade garden. And what I actually used for the thumbnail today was a picture of the full shade garden texture so you could see. Alex got rid of all of the junk. He took it to get brought to the dump. And now the garden is clean. There's nothing in it. Ugh, it doesn't need to be there. So I took some pictures of the texture of the garden I wanted you to see. So here's the garden from inside the shade area. Oh, I forgot. Here's another dainty marigold looking very pretty. My alyssum started blooming, one of the ones I planted. Nasturtium. This is one of the variegated ones, just really pretty, the Alaska mix. Here's another one. It's early. They'll get way prettier. They're just starting to get variegated. Okay, this is what I was starting to feel really like some level of pride about. My shade garden is now getting the amount of texture that I want in a shade garden. Shade gardens are beautiful. If you had a jungle's worth of one variety of hosta, I would think it was beautiful, but I'm trying to branch out and have more textures and more heights. So this is what I've got so far. I've got forget-me-nots and wild violets as my lowest height plant in that area. You can see it kind of fills in the bottom. And then I've got wild violets and a medium-sized hosta in the center. Then I've got my fern, my big ostrich fern, the blue hosta, and then my sensitive fern. I just feel like this picture and this picture also kind of encapsulates what I'm trying to do in my garden this year. What I'm focusing on this year is foliage. I've decided, instead of focusing on the color of the flowers and putting so much energy into the flowers, I am just going to let whatever color I picked already happen. I'm not going to concentrate on it as much. I'm doing a lot more focus of like curating my foliage. I'm very interested in creating a highly textured space in my backyard, because I like to just sit here and stare at it, like literally sit in a chair in front of these plants and look at all of them and just sort of do this, like just scan, and then sit closer to one plant and look at it for a while. Like that's something I do for fun. So having all these textures, like look at the wild violet has like that dark green look, and then we've got the bright green hostas, the very light green ferns, but they're a different texture than the hosta, so it's okay. And then the blue, I think it's gonna be, once it's all full. And then this is the other side. Again, a lot of different textures going on. So nasturtiums, look at these bottom ones, different shapes, different colors, different textures. Then the hostas, then some of my indoor plant, different shape, different texture. I just feel like it's very interesting to look at, and I like things that are interesting to look at. Another view of the shade garden. Okay, I was trying to get like an overall view of the pots on the other side, so you could see kind of like how much is full. And this is what it looks like right now. Feels pretty full. It's not. There's still more that needs to go in, but it's kind of for the vibe. I'm very pleased with it. It's still early days. We've got a lot of growing to do, but I do really like how it's coming together. This yarrow is a little bit farther behind, but I'm not worried about it. It's going to come up on its own time, and then I'll have two big, huge chunks of yarrow in the backyard. But that back area is our seating zone. It has a hammock and some chairs and a carpet, and it's surrounded by plants. And then when you're sitting in the chairs, all views are plants. So many shapes, shades, heights, hues, and color. That's what I want. That's the goal. The whole plan. Oh, also yesterday I took pictures of the bleeding hearts. The lemon tree is now outside. As you see, the bird of paradise is no longer behind me. He's outside also. My onion, this is a 2-year-old onion. Last year, I don't even know what it did, but this has been in my garden for 2 years now. I just haven't dug it up because it flowered last year, and it's just gonna flower again. It's an onion from the grocery store that I put in a pot, and it's just now become a perennial plant for me. It's cute. Maybe it's gonna die this year because it's making a seed head, and we'll see what happens. I'm so sorry. Please excuse my cough. This is me on cough syrup. Also the succulent. So there's the end of my plant post. I'm literally dizzy from talking that much. Can we take a talking break while I set up my drawing stuff and just sit here quietly? 2-minute break to just breathe, because just talking that much made me dizzy. Alright, I'm gonna try to project my voice less so that I can not be using too much air or whatever. I told you talking uses a lot of air. Lots of lung work. Talk quieter, closer to the mic so you don't feel like you're projecting your voice. Okay. Closer to the mic. Here I am. Alright. So. Again, the last thing we drew. We drew a couple things yesterday. I feel like this one is the ugliest. This is a marigold we drew, and I hate looking at it. This is a pop art of Thunder we drew yesterday, and I think it looks cute. It's like he's in neon lights. It looks like Thunder's outside of a club. Don't you think? So cute. This one's hideous. Hideous, and I hate it. I wonder if we could make it better. Do you think we could fix it? Maybe I could fix it. But how? The tree looks like something from the Group of Seven. What a great compliment that is. Hey Laura, sorry you're unwell. I'm off to bed but leaving you running. Oh, thanks Jay. Good morning and good evening, good night. Have a good sleep. And don't forget to click the thumbs up button before you leave. How could we fix this? What's broken about it? I really do love your artwork. Maybe some more defined lines. Okay. Well, I feel like I want to go in. Looks like a marigold lollipop. I feel like I want to go in with some, like, blue grays. I feel like the yellow might be what's throwing me off. So I think I want to try and take down some of the yellow. You know? Just go in with this blue-gray, maybe. Shush. I always do the thumbs up when I open the channel. It's too easy not to. Well, thank you for remembering. Appreciate it. Excuse me. All right. There's my first pass on trying to make the marigold better, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I think it's working. So that's awesome. I don't know what it's gonna do yet, but I feel like it's gonna end up being a pretty dark image in terms of color, not in terms of vibes. Okay, and I think this was Prussian blue. So I'll go back with Prussian blue to try and figure out a plan. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing. in case it wasn't clear, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not out of breath anymore. I feel better. I feel like I'm gonna stop because I feel like I'm making it worse now, and we'll come back to it on another day and we'll figure out what to add to it then. But I think it does look better than when I started. I didn't like the yellow. I think the blue looks better. Okay, now let's start a new drawing after all that. I have an idea. I want to draw a cat, but I'm going to see if I can find the cat I'm thinking of. Please tell me she has sent me a picture. Okay, good. My friend's cat is sick and probably not long for this world, so I'm gonna draw him. I think that's a good idea. I wonder if I have any other pictures of him. Maybe information. Nope, that's not it. Okay. Oh well, I guess I can't find it. Whose cat? My friend's cat is unwell. Pick up a flower inside a raindrop. That's nice. Yeah, my friend's cat, she has had for a long time, he has heart failure, and she's obviously devastated, as you would expect, but I think that would be a good thing to draw. And then I could give her a photo, like a frame. Okay, so, which means it has to be good, so we have to do a good job of it. So we'll start with making sure it's, what, 8 by 6 by 8? What's the frame size? 4 by 6, I think. So I guess 6 inches will be our stopping point, right? Right. Let me just draw a line first. Let me create my border. And when I draw a border, that'll make me feel better. I like knowing my edges. Okay, so now on this space, on this as my bottom, I can say there's 1, and there's 6, and now I can do 6 by 4. So if that's that, I guess we should have done it from that side. 1, 2, 3, I guess here is where we're gonna want our line. Okay. Okay, so there's my 4 by 6, but like you said, Candace, good call. We'll have our edge be just like a hair bigger. There, just so we have an idea. Okay, So, there's Cat. Excuse me. Okay, so the main things about this cat. Why has he got to be white and gray, first of all? But the main things are that he's huge. Like, his body is... It's going to be a cartoon. His body is comically huge. Like, he's going to take up most of the frame just with his giant body. And then he will have his, like, small head, comparatively, to his giant body. And he looks like Keanu Reeves, which is like his name is Neo, this cat. And his name is Neo because when my friend got him, she was fostering him, and she was like, he literally looks like Keanu Reeves. I don't know how to tell you this. He looks like Keanu Reeves. And then when I met him, she literally wasn't joking. He literally looks, I don't know how, but I've never seen a cat look more like Keanu Reeves than this cat looks. He's just the most Keanu Reeves cat you've ever seen. Okay, so if we made it a rectangle, the nose would come right at the bottom. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out how to do... I'm looking at the lines of this cat's face and trying to use those lines to figure out where things go. That's about the middle of his eye. That's about the middle of his eye. And then... that. And it's like tapered. This boy's he's a fancy boy. And then it comes way up above his eye, almost a whole face above. And then under his cheek, up to under his eye. This is gray, and then under here, his eye, there's like so much room around his eye on this side. Face comes down to like this. Okay. I wish I could capture his Keanu Reeves-ness. I don't think I'll be able to. It's very bizarre to see a cat look like Keanu Reeves. Okay. He also has the biggest tail I've ever seen. Not just longest, but also the biggest. Not fluffiest. He's also not the fattest cat I've ever seen. He's just the largest cat I've ever seen. He's a floofy, chunky boy. He is. He's not long-haired, though. He's a floofy, chunky, short-haired boy. I think the tail needs to be in a different spot. Because his tummy goes like that, but then it's like he's not huge. It's just like he has this huge, floopy, floofer tail. Like, this is what his body literally looks like. I'm not even exaggerating him. Should his leg be, like, different? I don't know how his leg would be. If he's lying out this way. Rohan, where are you? I'm looking at a picture of him standing, and I'm just drawing a lying down cat. I know it's not an accurate lying down cat, but it's how he feels when I looked at him. And I know that will be what my friend appreciates. All right, that's a good representation of this cat, I think. Ish. I won't have to do too much paw stuff because the paws are hidden under the tail, which was very smart of me. Thank you. Okay. And he has a white tip to his tail, and his body goes. He has a gray leg, or a white leg. White. Comes around, and it goes along the side of his body. Comes up a little, down a little on his leg, and then up a little, and down around his bum. Then his ankle, he has a gray spot and a gray spot, and then his face is, his eyes are gray, he has a little gray mask. Under his eye it comes down and then goes up. Under his eye it comes down and then goes up. And this area is all white. I mean, that's a good start. I think so. So from here, I should probably refine it. I just wanted to start coloring it, but that's not the right idea. That's not a good thing to do. Okay, I'm gonna try and go in with my pen now, because then we'll be able to erase some of the pencil lines. And the lines I feel good about, I'm gonna just put in. I'm not doing the paws intentionally like hyper realistic because I don't want to be stuck trying to like perfect anatomy of cats. That's not what this is supposed to be. Okay. Okay. That was a little more stressful than it felt like it should be. Okay. And then I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Okay. Just here to like say hi. I gotta go. We've got septic issues. Oh geez, and we have a bunch of spring cleaning to do. Sounds good. Well, have a good rest of your morning and don't work too hard. Try not to stress too much. Okay, that's the best I can do right now. Does it look exactly like him? No. Will my friend understand? Yes. He does have like super whiskers though. Like part of his charm is that he's just the most whiskered cat and the longest whiskered cat you've ever seen. There. That's what he looks like. Cat by Laura. Now, we can erase our cat lines to see how much he looks like the drawing that's underneath. See how we feel about this final shape. Beautiful. His head needs to catch up with the growth of his body. That's literally what he looks like. His head is too small for how huge his body is. And it feels like silly when you're looking at the real cat. It's like, that doesn't seem right. Nope, that's what he looks like. His head is not big enough. And his face is even smaller. Like, his head is small, but his face is like, it's like a tiny kitten face on top of a head. What cat are you drawing? I'll try and show it to you. I'm just showing you his face because he's not doing well, so I don't want to... Oh, I put it in plants. Sorry. I'll show you. This is him. His name is Neo. He's very sweet. Very cute. Someone reading in Dutch, reading with Ada. Oh, that's nice. Okay. Is it raining again? I thought it was supposed to be okay today. Looks like it's raining. Okay. So now that we got that part erased, I think we could go in with some color. So color number 1 is going to be pale pink. And I'm going to do that for his ears and his nose and his lips. He does have pink toe beans, but maybe I'll just do pink around the edge of his feet just because, so she knows that I know that his toe beans. I don't need green gray, blue gray, warm gray. I feel like he's a warm gray, but let's do cool gray for some shadowy things. Like okay, there's my shadow zones. Excuse me. And now we've got warm gray. We can do the bridge area. I don't think he's a warm gray now that I'm doing it. I think he's a cool gray or a blue gray. So I'm gonna do cool gray.
That's the birds making that noise.
No. It's my markers. Excuse me. Right. Cat looks great. Now I need, what's this? Cool Gray 5. I'm going to do Cool Gray 3. If I can find it. Green Gray 3. I'm looking for Cool Gray. Hold on. Cool Gray 1. Cool Gray 5. I know there's a Cool Gray 3 in here. Don't hide from me. Green Gray 5. Green Gray 3. Isn't there a Cool Gray 3? It's fine. Okay. Excuse me. Cool Gray 9. That's going to be pretty dark. So I think that'll be where we start doing some hairs for him. He has an M on his head too. She rescued this kitty when he was a baby, and not a baby, he was already a grown-up, but he was declawed. And she felt so terrible for him, because her other cat obviously is not declawed, and someone had declawed this poor big fat boy. Wonder if you could do like a Matrix background and put Neo in it. Oh, that's funny. I was thinking of just doing the background pink, because most of her house is pink. And like a muted kind of beigey pink. Let's do that actually now. Like that color. It's like the color of her house. The color of her whole life is like neutral beige pink and gray, including her animals. Hi, Rohan. Or hi, Beelzebub. Rohan's downstairs. Hi. Hi. I hear you, Rohan. This color. Okay, now more grays. Maybe like a blue gray. Is it getting better or worse? That's the question. You guys working on anything fun today? I feel like I can't talk as much as I want to today, so I feel like drawing's a good, quiet project we can work on together. I have to decide my next crochet project, too. Okay. I need a little bit more of a cool gray or a blue gray around his face. Beelzebub. Cut it out, you. Hey, get out of there. Go. Troublemaker. Tracks all info. I'm building an Excel workbook for the Fish Club to use at our auction. Tracks info, monies, people, detail. Ooh, that's cool. A lot of work. But if it's for something that you like, then worth it. Okay, and then we could do I don't know what else we could do here. I feel like he needs more. I don't think it's done. I just don't feel finished. Yeah, I hear you, Gary. I hear you, Rohan. I hear you, Beelzebub. I hear you all. Everybody but Peekaboo, who's being a beautiful, quiet princess in Alex's office, as per usual. The funny thing is my friend is an artist also, and it's fun because like my style of drawing and her style of drawing are different, so even though I might look at this and be like, I don't know, she's gonna like it, and if she drew me one, I would like it, because we have different styles but we both appreciate each other's stuff, which is cool. So even though this might look a little bit not awesome to you, she's gonna love it. Okay, background for Neo. What outline will he get? I think he'll get a pink outline, but what kind of pink? Do we want pastel violet? What color is pastel violet? Too bright. Cosmos, maybe? Fruit pink. Maybe Cosmos pink. I think that might be too light. I think I want it darker than that. Fluorescent pink. Vivid purple. Vivid pink? That looks good. Okay, do this. Okay, there's his outline. Gorge. What color are his eyes? Green. And then he has black pen. Where are you? Here you are. Sorry, family group chat always going off in my house. Okay. Okay. Ugh. My ears are so itchy. I put in a new earring. And I'm going to take it out. My ear is so itchy right now. Oh, where is everyone today? How come it's so quiet in here? I have to go to the bathroom. All right, talk amongst yourselves, you quiet folks. And you can stare at this very high quality picture of a cat that I drew for you. And I'll be back in just a couple of minutes. I'm just going to run to the bathroom. with a very itchy ear. Okay, oops. I'm here. I'm working on the XL, but I am here watching. Okay, good. So I'm not alone. You're just quiet today. Ugh. Okay. So this is the cat we've got. Looks very, very cool for sure. I'm going to take the pink and I'm going to do polka dots in the background. I have been at this for almost 4 days now, nonstop. I have equations rolling through my brain. My brain hurts. Well, 4 days is too long to work on anything with equations, in my opinion. But at the same time, you're very productive. It's useful, helpful for the group. But ugh, doing equations? No, thank you. Math is for high school, not for adulthood. In adulthood, that's not true. I do math to fall asleep. Not to fall asleep, to relax a restless mind. Okay. Polka dots. Good. And now I'll get a different pink. Maybe now I'll do the pastel violet one. And then there, maybe I'll do them coming from the center. Okay, so maybe I'll do a dotted line around the whole thing first. Sometimes the live streams are quiet. Today is one of those days, I guess. We talked for the first little bit about the garden. If you want to see what my garden is up to, you can go watch the beginning of the stream. Scroll back a bit. And I show off all the garden updates we've got. I feel like this is a good use of time. Just some quiet reflection. Drawing and coloring. You need to not strain your lungs, exactly. I'm going to be 100% healthy next week, but in order to do that, I must conserve my voice, because I don't want to lose my voice entirely, and also I literally felt like I was going to faint earlier. I was like out of breath and dizzy from doing the garden talk, and I was like, oh, I think I can't. I think I need to just quietly sit today. Do some gentle stuff. Yeah, this is looking like her type of art. Like the art that my friend enjoys. I think that she will appreciate this. And put Neo, like name of pick. Yeah. Don't forget to sign and date. Yeah. I won't forget. I think that's good for the dark pink. I almost want to just overdo it with the dark pink in certain areas. Like, bring that down a bit. That looks better. It looks better for what I'm trying to do. Oh my god, my piercings are gonna kill me today. They're so itchy. I switched into a couple of gold ones. I already took them out. The second hole on both sides are both now reactive. Excuse me. Okay. What else? What else? Okay. I think that's it. Is that it? I feel like maybe we could do with a little bit more darker shadows. Hey! Where the grays are touching, we could do a darker gray in there. Maybe a cool gray 5. What else do I have? I have 5, 5, 5, 7. I have blue gray 7. So that means I could do gray, like a darker gray here. Okay. That looks good. What else does he need? I don't know if it's clear based on the art I'm choosing, but my friend likes repetitive patterns also. She is autistic. Turns out almost everybody I surround myself with is on the spectrum. Almost every one of my adult friends, everybody who's having kids is finding out that they're on the spectrum, and all of the friends that I have are finding out that. I'm like, are we surprised? Should we be? Okay, so there's, the background is good. Should I add more hair? Should I do more with shading? It's like cartoony, I know this. Yes. Is it good? Is it done? Or does it need more hair? His front legs are white? Yes, his front legs are white. More in the gray, too sparse in the colored areas. Okay. Hey. Beelzebub, too loud. Dancey dance. Dancey dance. Kiss. Nothing, I'm just coloring. What's up with you? Nothing, what's up with you? Excuse me. All right. Here's the fat kitty. What do we think? You think more gradient in the pink? Okay. You got it. I can do that. She's gonna love it when it's done. Yes, she will. I agree with you. I'm coloring. What are you doing? You doing kisses? No thanks. Especially between the legs and tail. Do you think this looks like Cassia's cat? Neo.
Yeah.
The fat one.
Yeah.
Who's not fat anymore. You don't think it does?
Huh?
You went, you don't think it looks like him?
Yeah.
It's okay.
He does.
Pretty. Yeah, I think she will like it. Maybe I'll look at the thrift store for a frame for it. We could frame it up and get it ready for her, so she doesn't have to do anything. Is that better? Just gonna love it. I just love your art. Well, thanks, Candace. I think we need a little bit more of that up here going on. Okay, a little more over here. That looks good. A little bit more here. You like him a lot? You think he looks good? Thanks. Hopefully she does. Okay, that's there. Part one of the cat. Done. Anything else that you can see on here that you're like, that's not good enough? What do you think? What's NI needs improvement? Okay. You might have to sign and date the back. Do you think I should write Neo on the front or just make it a picture? She knows who her cat is, you know what I mean? I don't think it needs to be written. I think I'll sign the front. Just down here. May is, so 23/05/25. There, no problem.
Pardon me?
I didn't say anything.
Pardon?
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 Sorry, what?
What?
Huh?
Pardon me?
Pardon me? I think that's it. I think I need my white out, if I can get it out of here. How do I get the white out of here?
You shake it like a Polaroid picture, and then you
Can you shake it and try and squeeze it? See if it comes out.
watch it explode all over everything.
Not on this.
If I had my white out, I would have given you it. I don't know where it is. I think the pin stuck. That's why I can't. I think if you undo this and then put a needle through it, it'll work.
Okay.
Okay.
I have a grip like a wrench. Can't get it out. I guess I'll just stick a pin in it.
But the problem with doing that, I'll push it in.
You misunderstand. I'm gonna throw it out after. It is not working for me to just have it.
Yeah, I have two, I just don't know where they are.
So you don't have to. Because if you don't know where they are, then you don't have them.
I used to have them where they should go, but for some reason.
Excuse me? Excuse me?
For some reason I didn't.
You used to have them where they go?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Then I forgot to put them back.
Right. Then you forgot to put them back. Yeah, you watch it, mister.
So hungry.
Starving? Good. That's all I wanted. It was a couple of little drops of it. Just to do shine on this kitty cat's eyeball. That's all I'm trying to do. Come on. Oh God, now it's all over me. Not what I was trying to do. Dang it. Okay, let's try again. A little better. You can do this, Laura. It's not rocket science. It's kind of becoming like rocket science.
Are you going places today?
Yes. But I do not need you to drive me anywhere.
Oh. Okay.
Julia's gonna come get me.
Cool.
Isn't there a roller ball in the tip? Yes, but I can't get the lid off, and the roller ball's
in
not
there.
working. It's like stuck.
It's all in there.
Oh, you know what would work better? A white paintbrush. A white paintbrush. Lucky for me. I have one. I could have just used white paint at this point. That's okay. I guess white paint would have probably actually been a much better choice. So I'm going to squeeze some of the liquid paper here, and I'm going to use this paintbrush, and I'm going to go and I'm going to fix some of the stuff where I did too much, so that it looks more like the sad Keanu that we know and love. When he was first brought home, they were calling him Sad Keanu, because he looked like Keanu Reeves in that picture where he looks sad. Don't worry, we can add back color after. Good. This is working really well. That will add some texture for sure. Yeah, it'll add a little texture to the pic, and it'll also like make a little bit of true white, because the background paper that I'm using is not white. It's like cream colored. So I think having some of that true white will also be good. Okay. It's definitely, you're right about the adding texture, Candace, and also I feel like it's cleaning up some of our work. And we're gonna go back in with the pen after to sort of clean it up even more. Like heavy breathing. Okay. I almost want to redo his eyes if I have the opportunity to. But I don't know if there's something actually wrong. Maybe I'll just like block out some of the areas so we can redo. Cool. It's definitely doing some cool stuff. And now I want to do like just little tiny little bits of white just to give him like a shiny area, you know? A few hairs here and there. Nope. Okay, I think that's probably good. And now we can go back with the pen as soon as that's all dry. And we can fix up any spots that are a little bit too whited out. Like his nose needs to be low.
those whiteouts again.
Yeah.
They're my favorite.
Yeah.
Now I can't even whiteouts.
Yeah. The heartbreak. That white really brightened it up. I think so. Loving the face. Me too. I think the face is better now. The white was a bit much in the middle here. I can remove some of that. There we go. I think the white helped with the whiskers. Excuse me. Then we'll just do a little bit more texture on the white tail bits. A few more here and here. Gorge! It's beautiful! Hopefully. Let me get my little... Oh, it's here. My little magic scissors. Because I'm not good at cutting a straight line, but I don't need to be. So we can just cut it right out like this. Good. There. And then we could take the black marker. Where are you, black marker? Here you are. And we can do the edges. There. Ta-da! Neo. Isn't it cute? Don't do it! I already did it, and it didn't get ruined. It almost got ruined, Candace. You were right. Just had a heart attack when you said scissors. I was about to yell. I didn't use my other scissors. What else does it need? Does it need anything else? I wonder if it carries his energy. I feel like his eyes are a little bit too open. Like I almost want to just close them a bit. He's a very chill cat, you know? But I'll need more white. Ooh, a matting, a designer matting. Okay, what was I doing? Oh yeah, his eyelids. Yeah, that'll be better. Closed eyes will be better. Then I'll take my little pen. Yeah, that's way better. That's way better. Look at that. Way better. Okay, then... Where did I just put the yarn needle I was using? The pin will work too. Okay. Okay, and then I'll get a little bit more for the under eyelid. Yeah, that makes him look more like sad Keanu. Definitely. And then I need green, because his eyes are green, and I feel like they're getting lost. So I'm going to pick a brighter green to just sort of add back in. And then I'll get my pin, if I didn't lose it. Where'd you go? I was just using you. I didn't put it away. It's fine, it's fine. I'll just use this. Matrix color is green. Oh, that's why. Here I got those pins for you to use with good material. They're good at multitasking. Well, sometimes you gotta use both. You gotta use things for more than one purpose, you know? Okay, now we'll give him a nice... No, let's try again, Laura. Give him a nice dot. Could you just... I need just a dot's worth of paint. It's not like a hard task. Yeah. Dot and a dot. There. No wonder he's Neo. That's not why. He's Neo because he literally looked like Keanu Reeves. There's this meme of Keanu Reeves sitting on a park bench looking really sad. And this cat, when they adopted him, for some reason, that's what he looked like. And when my friend told me that, I laughed out loud because I looked at the cat and I saw exactly what she meant. And he just has this kind of sad Keanu Reeves look. It's very cute. And I think that actually, by closing his eyes a little bit, we created more sad Keanu, which is perfect. There. Look at that. It looks just like him. He's sad Keanu. Look at my sad Keanu Reeves cat. That's art, people. This captures the cat's energy very well, I will say that. He was fat, is fat. He's not dead. He's just very sick. Cool. Wow. Thank you for doing that with me. I'm really glad we did that because now I can look for a frame. I like the idea of doing the mat behind it, but I think this turned out really nice. I think that she will really like it, honestly. And like, I know that you might look at this and think, someone will see that and think art? But the answer is yes. My friend, she will see it and she will think, oh, art. And she'll think, it looks just like my cat. And she will be right, because it will be her cat. It is her cat. I just know she's gonna be freaking heartbroken. She's kind of like preparing for his end of life care now. Like she's got to make those decisions and stuff. And she doesn't have to do it like today, but it's coming, and it's coming faster than she wants, obviously. There. Sad Keanu. I think I could do a little bit of white if it hasn't dried out yet. Well, it's okay. I'll just get more. I'm going to the dollar store today. Maybe I'll just pick up a whiteout. I just whited out my whole desk just now. I'm gonna do just his bottom lip. I feel like I couldn't see it before. Just want you to know there is liquid paper all over my desk. All over my hands. I feel like I could use a white gel pen for this, and it would probably have been a little easier for me. But here we are. We missed that a little bit. Nothing can prepare you for that. The whole left is like nothing else, such a missing chunk of your heart. Yeah. I don't think that there is any way to prepare. But even so, it's sad that she's trying, like, that she has to prepare for it, like it's happening. There. Sad Keanu. Expertly depicted. Look at that. That looks just like him. He's so sad, so Keanu. He has a pink nose though. I feel like that's a lot of black that I've done in his nose area. So I kind of want to add a little bit of white and then do pink on top of it. So I'm going to do that, and if it's a bad idea, that'll be a problem for another day. Okay. Thin out that line a bit. Good. And now we can make it pink, and it'll work because it's, you know, what's this? Pale purple? No. We want a pink color. Pale pink. Pastel pink. Not dark enough. Cosmos pink. There we go. Okay, now he's perfect. There. Now it looks just like him. Okay, here's my drawing. Ready? My drawing of Sad Keanu. And now, are you ready? Here's my Sad Keanu. Here's real Sad Keanu. What do you think? Did I capture his essence? He looks wide awake in this photo, but like if you pretend like he's not always like that. Do you think I captured him? I think I did. I think I got him pretty good. Excuse me, sorry. Anyway, friends, that took us 3 hours today, so I really hope you enjoyed 3 hours of quietly coloring a picture of a cat for my friend. I think she'll love it. Thank you so much for being here today. Like I said, hope you enjoyed. If you did, come back next week because we get together Monday, Wednesday, Friday from 9 a.m. until 12 p.m. every single week. Next week I should have a crochet tutorial on Tuesday as well, which means Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. If you come to this channel, you find new content, fresh content. Sometimes it's just us playing and making crafts together. Sometimes it's us solving the world's problems. Who's to say what will happen? But I had a good time, and I feel good about what we did. So I'm going to see you. I did sign it. I already did, Louisa. I signed it at the bottom. But anyway, I'm going to see you next week on Monday. I hope you have a really good weekend. I hope you don't work too hard. And drink water. I'm going to drink some water because I'm still not better. Very good. Leave a comment, that's true, if you can. I would love if you did. Don't forget to like the video. If you like the video, that would be really helpful. If you could click the thumbs up button on today's stream. But other than that, that's it. I'll see you next week. And bye.